This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It's 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Tuesday with the morning sprint.
Donald Trump has been hit with his fourth indictment. Sydney Charles has the details.
We're expecting triple-digit temperatures. Allison Martinez at a local cooling center that's also hosting some activities for kids who may need something fun to do.
And because of that heat, it is a weather alert day. So let's get right to Mark with that forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody, and let's start there in our first alert weather and that weather alert day. It's record-breaking heat that we have. The entire inland Northwest is a part of this, and it's going to last through Thursday with today, Wednesday, and Thursday, all weather alert days. For today, 103 into areas of Grand Coulee. You're 108, 106 into the Tri-Cities. Here's what our weather looks like today. We're going to see temperatures climb quickly. By noon, we're going to be at 95 degrees, and then it's triple digits from potentially, 2 o'clock all the way through 6 or 7. So, again, be wary of this heat and seek some shade in the afternoon, some AC.
You can beat the heat this week by coming to the Shadle Park Library. All Spokane Public Library locations will be open and operating as cooling centers until Thursday. These hours will be open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can come in and enjoy air conditioning, Wi-Fi, and of course, books and plenty of activities. For more information on those activities, you can visit our website, kxly.com. Reporting in Spokane, Allison Martinez for News Now.
And as Allison was mentioning, the city of Spokane has activated its cooling centers for the extreme heat. Not just Shadle, but all 6 city libraries will be open until 7 o'clock at night through Thursday. Also, the Trent Resource and Assistance Center not only is cool, but it has food and water for people during the heat waves. STA buses will offer free rides to and from all those cooling centers if you cannot pay the fare.
Well, traffic is moving again at westbound I-90 at Highway 195 exit, where Washington State Patrol says a hit and run happened overnight. WSP says 2 people ran from that crash. 2 other people were seriously injured. Right now, we don't know anything more about the condition or the identities of the people injured or those who ran from the crash.
A man accused in a deadly crash Friday afternoon that claimed 2 people's lives is charged with vehicular homicide. Kelly Dawkins appeared in court yesterday. Spokane police say he was pulling onto Trent Avenue when he crashed into an oncoming car. Steve Harnash and Michelle Zadakian died at the scene. Dawkins' bail is set at $100,000. He'll be back in court August 22nd.
In November, Spokane County voters will decide whether to fund improvements to county public safety facilities and programs, including a new jail. The 0.2% sales tax increase would raise an estimated $1.7 billion over the next 30 years. That would be divided between the county, which would get 60% of it, and local cities and towns, which would get the remaining 40%. In a news conference yesterday, Spokane leaders shared why they're hoping voters will support Measure 1, saying it's not just about building a new jail, but about modernizing public safety and keeping people out of jail. You can read more about the conference on kxly.com.
River could be threatened because someone is throwing Lime scooters in it. A Spokesman Review article sheds light on the amount of Lime scooters in the river and no clear answer on who's responsible for pulling them out. Friends of the Centennial Trail are now calling on Lime to remove all of its scooters from the river. Through its litter program, Spokane Riverkeeper says its volunteers have removed thousands of pounds of trash from the river, and Lime scooters are just a fraction of that. The organization says there is no systemic approach to address the problem. You can find details on what solutions the city and Lime are working on to tackle this issue on kxly.com.
A grand jury in Georgia has issued a near 100-page indictment accusing former President Donald Trump of a sweeping criminal conspiracy to overturn the 2020 election in that state. Trump and 18 others all charged under Georgia's Racketeering Act, which is often used to prosecute organized crime. Now, this investigation sparked in part by a phone call from Trump to Georgia's Secretary of State, where the former president appeared to pressure the top official to find the votes needed to win. Coverage on Trump's fourth indictment will continue on Good Morning America.
Also coming up on GMA, live reports from Hawaii with the latest on the devastating wildfire as the number of people confirmed dead grows. We're back with a final check of weather in this hour right after this.